Hi guys, I'm playing a game called Heart of Fate, Hand of Fate. Playing a game called Hand of Fate 2 today. I haven't played it, so let's see what's gonna happen.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
I'm a girl, so I'm gonna pick the girl. Click.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds. The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing among themselves. I'm gonna eavesdrop.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry, you will soon understand the nuances.
Shoot, I gotta get caught. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. The thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food. Leap to the farmers' defense. Offer to help the farmers, warning them it won't come for free. Help the thieves with their extortion. Let's try this. We have no gold, shriek the terrified farmers, but half our crop is yours if you protect us. The thieves eye you nervously. The farmers look at you hopefully. I accept. You draw your weapon with practiced skill. Well, you hear from the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. Whoa, what's happening? What? Huh? Am I going to war? Oh, what's this? What do I do? What am I doing? As for the sake of violence, a theft attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons harder. Can I use my controller for this? I'm not good at mouse and keyboard. Can I do that? Can I do that? Ooh, okay. Finisher weapon ability. X attack, Y defend, B bash, A evade. Shoot! Woo! This is fun. It's like D&D. I love it. With the bygones dispatched, the farmers turn to you. I hope your price doesn't prove too high. If the next harvest comes short, we'll starve regardless. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread into your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. The leader must still have it. You set to your feet, determined to find him. Find the leader of the thieves, retrieve your amulet. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitted wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I have been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I've any hope of getting it to all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulders. Now from within my sack I will conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could, if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. An axe, a sword, and a shield. Do I have a sword? Do I want an axe? Kinda want an axe. Critical strike, 250 damage. Armor breaker, heavy. What does a sword do? 250. I guess no, there's 150. I want this. Would you like? Yes, I would like the axe. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. Inventory. So I can... Where's... What does this mean? Inspect? Can I switch it?
This card has a token. Can you find it?
Yes. As I dash off to peer, I missed something. As I dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, give me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. You follow the song through thicket and stream until you find an open glade, bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
I'm still so confused.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their farmer's leader, weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Whoever heard of a thief talk about fair shares, spits one. You turn up and bosses around. We've barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed somebody. Days. The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive, and there'll be plenty gold for your trouble. Tell him gold cannot replace the amulet he stole. Tell him he will pay in blood for his thievery." He grins. Here's a thought. Does it have to be my blood specifically? Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. I'm gonna fight. You dry your weapon and prepare to deal. I like this. Alright, now I got an axe. Shoot! Bitch! With the battle resolved, the leader nods his approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Malaclips, Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands and surrender. Wait, don't be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it in your hands. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh? Malaclips says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So which one is yours? Lion, Egyptian, a bull, or let's do a lion. A lion amulet. That suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together. You have befriended the trickster. We should probably get to know one another. Seeing as we're going to be friends for life, Malaclips says. Tell me, where are you from? Oh. Where am I from? What is happening? Do I get to pick how I look? I'm confusion. Is that like mother? Father? Forest? Choose an appearance. Cool. From Clearwater, eh? You don't say. Good sorts from Clearwater, very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean we, friend, owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Myrebridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malaclips eyes a pretty trader hiking up the road. So it'd be best if you get the gold and I meet you there.
Smaller pieces of our fates shattered into fragments. Collect enough and your reward will come in time.
You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats. This is just like D&D.
These dice are another small game embedded in our game.
Cool!
Victory, you are learning.
Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his mere winnings, then cartwheels out the door. You take your reward from the pursuer on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. That's really cool. Can I eat something? How do I do that?
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? I can try and help. Nope, cannot help. Oh, so close.
The dice are fair.
Sorry,
and thus
lady,
you
I
have
can't help
lost
you.
This round.
Why, thank you. Now, if you'd be so kind to give me all of your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. You have no time to react as a group of bandits spring from hiding. Can I kill them? Beat their... Dang, look at that hair. Come on, let's go. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Woo! What did I find? You find some food. Can I eat? I have 86 health.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity corners a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizard man. Follow the parade, ask a local what is going on. A friendly stable hand explains. In a bygone age, our town was beset by half-man, half-lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beasts for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. He smiles warmly at the festivities. We honor the warrior like this. The statue is filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it into bits with a club. You're welcome to join us. And you may take whatever falls out. So it's just a giant piñata. I'll follow the parade. Let's join in. When the parade ends in the town square, you watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with the club. I want to join. Ah! Bring your weapon down on your own foot. Ow! Oh, shoot. I just have to hope I pick one of the 5s, huh? Dang it. Can I eat? Engulfed in shame, you leave the town up to their celebrations and hope no tales are told of this day. I messed up.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface.
Why-
What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
I'm concerned about what's going on with half of your face. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. You could stand and fight the fiends or throw yourself to the mercy of the river. I'm gonna try and dive into the river. Let's see if I die. I do not die. Through a combination of luck and skill, you manage to avoid the worst of the river's hazards. You emerge on the banks further downstream. I didn't go that way though. There we go.
Here we come to the end of the beginning, running errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
You arrive at Meyer Bridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. You find Meliclips pursuing a selection of cheeses by the market. Ah, if it isn't my good friend the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignis has arranged to meet at the graveyard. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for easy body disposal. Vignis greets Meliclips with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all, and with the lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. Greed of ooh. Vignis cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Meliclips, convince me. What's to stop me from cutting off your head today? You reveal your gold as Meliclips scrounges in his pockets for some too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignis's feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. You lose 20 gold. I'm out of gold, you little turd. It's all your fault. How could you do that? Hold on, I'm missing something. That's our done deal, Meliclips says. Worry obvious in his voice. No need for any further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal, Vignis grins. You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. Oh, fight. Let's fight! Dun dun dun. Oh, no. This is fun. Joy. So I have to avoid. His flames. Woo! Woo! Oh! Shoot! I hit it! You missed! I killed him. Got him. Meliclips scratches his chin thoughtfully. It seems you could do with some savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy. Like maybe Killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. The fool completed.
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
Cool. For befriending. Shadow beasts have entered the realm. I am not reading all of these cards. For finding the forest folk. The old maiden. Ooh.
Welcome to my challenges.
Oh.
Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
Awakening what? Are we in a carriage? Can I look around? No. The fool. The magician.
Nothing here is coincidence. The answer to every question is in the cards if you but look.
Rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. Companion.
All mages are my children. This one, however, I would rather disown.
A friend in need. Malekith's problem. Market thief. Arm wrestling. Folk in the road. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. The old maiden. The peasant's son. Equipment. Oh! I get all my weapons. Start.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus? For 100 years I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
So you got upset you couldn't figure out your game, so you made a new one. Okay. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of West End is suffering against the Blight. Head to West End, find out more. Let me find out more. What do you want to know? Empire protection. What makes it special? Where? A small garrison is meant to be protecting the town, but apparently they are all either dead, missing, or drunk. What makes it so special? I've traveled far to escape the oppression of the Empire. West End gave me my freedom and I need to return the favor. Where is it? It sits on the outer edge of the Empire, while the Emperor focuses on the capital, its nobles and merchants. Those at the fringe are neglect. That's enough for now. Let's head over. Wow. You return to the markets and ask if any traders headed to West End might need an escort. There are 3 options. A stonemason, a food wagon, a weaponsmith. You arrange an uncomfortable ride jammed in among the many tools of a weaponsmith headed far west.
Like a compass, it indicates the truth of all directions.
Yeah, I'll take it. The more weapons, the better. You arrive at the town of West End. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades.
They place
running out of
themselves in
food.
these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
Yeah. While patrolling the outskirts of West End, you hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods, I was heading to tea with the Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footman left me here to fight them off, but the brawl has now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. I'll take it. I could use more money. There we go. Oh, great maker, thank you. You linger near the nobleman's carriage in case the corrupted reappear. Just beyond the trees, you can hear the blood-curdling sounds of combat. Screams and shouts echo into the night. You wait, but no soldiers return from the battle. The nobleman climbs inside his carriage, curls into a ball, and sobs uncontrollably. He will not be moved or roused. You return to West End. Hey, I got money out of it.
Let us learn what sort you are.
What do you mean?
Strong, clever, wise. The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
Oh. You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. In the second round of the competition, you sit opposite the aged frame of Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves Guild. Do I get a fight? Woo! I roll better in video games than real life. Because when I was playing D&D in real life and I was rolling, dude, I can't even explain it. There were some times it was like, how? And the other times it was like, shit, I fucked up. Huntley crumbles in defeat almost instantly. You're lucky I'm not 20 or 30 years younger, he says, grumbling. More gold! More gold! You take a reward from the purser on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. I'm amazing.
Your supplies are running low.
Yes, I need to buy
Make
food.
your choices carefully.
I'm gonna buy some food. Because I got gold. 50. We're gonna do this. I'm good now. No, I'm good. 3, I could have 15. For 10? Hell nah. We good.
The Empire reaches too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
You find some Imperial soldiers strung up. We're gonna fight. You ready your weapon.
Let us see if the mage can help you here.
Let's go! I keep forgetting
Already
A is
we see
evade.
the Empire abdicating its role and leaving the protection of their people to the lazy, thoughtless, and malign. I have tried to anticipate the changes the usurper might make. 22 challenges I offer you that will help you to understand the many ways in which the cards may fall. I do not know what Callus will do when we meet him, but I hope you will be ready when we arrive.
McCallips, is it how you pronounce it? Eternal Western. Oh, it took all my food.
Age turns us all. She has done rather better than I in the time that has passed.
No, I didn't mean gold. I meant longer life. Dang it.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
I'm leaving them.
Commerce thrives in even the most unusual of locations.
You're way more expensive than last time, my guy. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Damn it! Damn it! I don't get no gold this time. My good luck has run out.
Here we begin to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
Oh. The Weston Tower bell chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows. There's corrupted inside the town. They broke through the sewers into Louse Lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out. You arrive to find West End's few remaining soldiers huddled at the entrance of its poorest area, Louse Lane. We cannot let the corruption spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who has tainted it, even a little. Join the soldiers! You join the fight against the corrupted. Whoosh! The corrupted is zombies? Hold on. Their veins look like the dude I'm playing with. The inflicted, huh?
Don't let them hit me! I'm too handsome for violence.
He can give me shields. Loser. I didn't even need these soldiers. They did nothing. It was all me. With the corrupted threat removed, you've ensured that these soldiers survive to aid the town's defense. You gain 3 recruiters. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. Another
a remnant of the
cardinal
Templars
blade.
and their religious righteousness.
Religious righteousness. Okay. Let's go.
The Northerners are vicious and cunning.
I gotta
These
get them
soldiers should count
again.
themselves lucky to merely be captured.
Fine. Let's go again. Because they're still captured. And I guess I gotta free them. But I need my gold. Sorry. But I did get more allies. And now I know how to use Malaclips. However you pronounce his name.
By sea and sun, fate and fane!
I hit it! I chopped off his head! That's what you get, sir.
A shield in more ways than one.
I got a new shield. I got a better shield. I'm sure they're grateful that I freed
In
them.
my day, thieves kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
Huh? Oh. The market bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call out to passerby to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from the fountain. You feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. We gon' fight. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. Crap. Crap. Success! Oh, alright, you sod. Keep your darn stuff, the thief mutters as they drop your belongings on the ground. As you gather up your things, the thief runs off back into the crowd. What? The shopkeeper nods as you enter. Adventurer, how's the world out there? Do I need food? No, I don't think I need anything, do I? Let me see. Let's do this, and then we'll call it done. I'm good. Let's leave. Actually, let me see if I can... Oh, I can't sell them yet. I gotta switch them out, don't I? Inventory. I have it set as that. Cardinal blade. Yeah, it's pretty good. The wooden shield. Do I have to equip this so I can sell it? Oh, it. Fuck. It's too late. Let's continue.
Now your chance presents itself. At last, stand in the defense of the peasantry. What noble traits you display already.
Noble traits? I just keep killing people. Atop West End Town Hall is a large bell tower. It's used to signal the day's end for the workers in the mines and surrounding fields. But now it will summon West End's defenders. Do you wish to summon the soldiers you have recruited? Sure. As night cloaks West End, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. I got 5 people. You have gathered a large group of soldiers to defend the town. Here's hoping you won't need any more. Plus I got... what's his face, right? We must survive till morning when Imperial reinforcements will arrive. Let's give a speech. I got 1 chance to give a good speech. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4.
A random number between 1 and
2. Let's give it a shot. Failure! I should have picked the first one! Now they're scared. Thanks, Siri, you let me down! Let's go, soldiers! Oh dear. I'ma need that.
soldiers. You don't think you could have let me out?
Shoot! I said LT! Shoot! Shoot! Almost, almost, almost! Come on, let's go! Shoot! Get out of my way! Shoot! 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 Soldiers that I recruited.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you?
Yeah.
This bloodshed.
Yeah.
Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants going about their day.
Yeah, well, they got turned into murderous beasts, so I really don't care. Once the corrupted behemoth fall, the rest... Sorry, guys, I'm dyslexic. The rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken. The soldiers erupt in cheers, praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with the town already saved.
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin.
For saving the town. Ooh.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
High Priestess. I want to know what that card is in the back. Is that like a special magic card when I'm done?
There is the small game, the game we play, and there is the great
Encounters.
game,
A
the
friend
game
in me.
of life and death, the game I was once master of.
Let's get the new ones in there. I want to try the man-eating tree. Equipment, blade. Let us go.
You find yourself once again in the company of prayer and religion. How unfortunate. Now it begins. Negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We will see how that story ends.
Malekith has somehow roped you into traveling deep into the far north on a diplomatic mission. While I usually refrain from working for the Empire, since this one takes me further away from it, I've made an exception. It'll square my debt with General Bradstorm and help open many doors for you. What do you say? Let's ask about the leader. There are many clans dotted around, but the supposed leader... Why do you keep scratching at that wound? Are you corrupted? Are you on the verge of corruption? Is that why you're doing this? Suppose high leader of all of them is the high priestess who lives up there. He points to the top of the soaring mountain before me. Ask him more about it. General Bradstorm instructed me not to come back until I talk to the High Priestess of the North and offer the terms of the treaty, he explains. How can I help? As you know, I have great many skills, but my swordsmanship is unlikely to hold up against Northern raiders. I know no one else who is more up to the task. I will join you. Excellent! Bring your sword and let me do the talking, says Malekith. Clips, whatever. I brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we get hungry. Why do I have a crown card now? What does that mean? Malekith shares a tidbit of you as comments for your journey. The High Priestess is quite partial to blessings. If you can prove you're worthy, we'd have a better chance at swaying her into our favor. You grit your teeth and begin the ascent.
Ever since I've returned to this world, I've been disappointed. The filth, the shame, the horrors dwell in the minds of men, not in the monsters in the darkness.
Where were you before? I'm more curious about your story than mine. West End's only tavern, the Rusty Razor, is a safe harbor among the many dangers of the outer reaches of the Empire. Its barkeep sits outside his establishment with a look of resigned defeat. Upon your arrival, he jolts right up and a smile almost breaks across his face. At last, someone from the guild is here. These Empire soldiers have ruined me, almost. Before you can disagree, the owner swings open the saloon doors and pushes you inside. Inside, you discover a handful of Empire soldiers enjoying ale rather than doing their duty. The freshly invigorated barkeep hops onto a table and shouts above the noise. You lazy drunken deserters are done. The Stewards Guild has sent an enforcer here and now you will all going to have to go back to your posts. This town needs defending. One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway. We've got 3 days until our shift ends, and we return to civilization. So we're not doing any fighting unless they threaten the supply of ale, right lads? A ruckus of cheer erupts and beer tankards smash together all around. So why don't you take your shiny lion badge and shove off? The barkeep turns to you. What are you going to do? I'ma threaten they asses. You suggest with menace that the soldiers should report to duty or they'll report to the healer. Shit.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves.
One soldier spits at your feet but turns and leaves. The rest file slowly out behind him. I did it!
The mountain itself pushes you back.
A sudden blizzard slows your progress through Mount Eyelids. The bitter winds pierce your skin like shards of glass. Turn back. Let's check out these other cards.
Be careful where one takes refuge,
Shit.
even in the worst of
I
storms.
just turned back! With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. The snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. Shit. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. The wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweat alerts you to the presence of a bear rousing from hibernation. The ferocious beast bares its teeth and swipes at you with giant paws. Fuck. You flee the cave, having barely survived the savage attack. Luckily, the blizzard has passed. Malekith forges the firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough, we can set up campfire for the night."
I am torn between my loathing for gnomes and my despair that the world is becoming less strange and arcane as the Empire spreads.
You trespass on gnomish ground. You trespass on gnomish ground, humans! A voice calls out as a dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you. The penalty for this transgression is death. Make your peace with your gods. Let's fight. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. These are gnomes. What the? How am I supposed to do this? had to do was kick him. The battered gnomes pick themselves up from the battlefield and approach you cautiously. All right, the penalty for this transgression is no longer death. We'd like to parley. We seek arms to defend ourselves, a gnome declares loudly. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you something. I'll give you some food for a helmet, one of the small folk claims. I'll share the secrets of this land for a ring, another chimes in. Give me a weapon that I can wield for one of my brother. We've got gold, a toothless gnome calls out. The gnomes all loudly shout their own offers, trying to drown each other out. The gnomes crowd to inspect you, but can only confirm your claim. They mutter among themselves as they fade back into the forest.
A lesson in caution awaits us all.
Why is there so much?
Nature, truly wild nature, will not tolerate fury in its domain, unless it is its own.
High up on the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wind. Who dares trespass in the sacred grounds of our priestess? I. Hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats. Alright, we're calling you Malachi. Let me see how big they are.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Malaclips.
Malaclips is his name. Tis I, the adventurer. I am dead, princess.
Do you use this for its holy virtues, or its cutting edge?
It's cutting edge. The clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountains answer with the low, ominous rumble of a wall. Right rushes towards the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. Shit. Shit. Let's do this one and hope for the best. Woo, 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 woo! Shit!
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
Yeah, me too! The avalanche engulfs you, tossing you weightlessly down the mountain. Can I eat some of this food? Retrieve the weapon. Your assailant's weapon justs from the snow. As you near, you realize that it is still clenched in his hand, his body buried to the weightless of the avalanche. My assailant? I'm gonna get the weapon. You pry the weapon from the frozen hand and continue up the mountain before the raider has a chance to free himself.
In the cold, men become desperate.
Another
Women
one.
hold these mountains together, even through the worst.
With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. Again? Fuck. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave. Is the cave with the fucking bear again? When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. He forges firewood, saying the log is dry enough. Here we go.
Will you push on, despite nature itself?
Well, yeah,
attempting
considering
to
it's already
thwart
freaking
you?
hurting me. As you ascend the snowy Mount Freydis, you happen upon a cottage with pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off the path beckons you to come in. We've come in search of the great high priestess to deliver an important message, says Malaclips. You'd better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the high priestess' good side. I'm fixing a batch right now if you'd like a taste. If I got it right this time, you can take it to her, she says, stirring the cauldron. Malaclips politely declines. I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here is an insatiable appetite, he says, nudging you forward. What? Shit. You take a sip of the putrid potion and you feel your stomach churn. I knew I shouldn't have substituted the cloudberries for fogberries, she says, comforting you. Choose the righteous path and you'll find the blessings on your way, I'm sure. You step outside into the blistering cold and continue up Mount Ferdis. I'm gonna die. Fuck. Let's hope I don't die.
Not every temple has crumbled into the dust. More's the pity.
I'll make a donation. Monks vitality. Two food every buys. Permanent blessing. Maybe. Healing. Ooh, I might do that. A long life. Ooh, might do that. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of the new map if you have less than 20 gold.
The mountain is unforgiving. You would not be the first to die upon its peak. With the least
Another
of
one!
notice, the very lands beneath your feet can slide away.
Alright,
It's filled with surprises.
let's get these raiders again. I wish this was low-key 3D. There's 6 of them. There's 6 of them now. A trapper.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Malaclips and assistant.
And assistant. Thank you, Malaclips. You are a good friend, you trickster. Rings out, echoing and shit. I'm not gonna be able to get this, am I? Yep, one short. I get swept away again.
Life itself in exchange for life.
You hike through the mountains one fine day. you come across an injured traveler. Though he is clearly deeply wounded and barely moving, you sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution. You, mortal, come here, the creature commands, his voice rasping. I need sustenance to heal myself. Will you provide it? You draw your weapon and the beast weakly raises his arm to defend itself. Spare me and I will make it worth your while. How? 3 days ago I happened to feast upon one of your kind, a holy man of some nature, I believe, who could no doubt cure you of your wounds. Grant me a pittance of your blood to restore my strength, and I swear I shall bring him to you. We of the lace never break our word. As you lower your blade, he suddenly lunges at you. Of course. The creature continues to draw blood from your arm. I'm gonna wait.
Campfires will always offer warmth and heat, but they also change with each challenge. Be prepared.
I come in peace, he says. I make the pilgrimage to the High Priestess, I mean you no harm. Without waiting for approval, he slumps down beside you and warms his hands by the fire. In my youth, I once fancied a northerner warrior. She almost cut off my head when I serenaded her. Malaclips plucks a mournful note of his lute. Young love, hey? Malaclips sits himself next to you, offering a sip of warm honey wine. The last time I was on Mount Fredis was when I got very drunk and lost a bet. You warm your frozen hands as the wind howls about you. You warm your frozen hands. I'm just gonna keep eating until I feel satisfied. What do you mean trade? Buy food, buy equipment, sell equipment. I can't. You sleep through a long cold night. In the morning you pack your things to continue to climb up the mountain.
Your companion has his own story to tell.
Here it
you
is.
must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
Let's find out. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with a rope are flopped on the ground around him. Merc! Malaclips calls to the creature, arms outreached. I have a favor to ask of you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises his hand to stop the bard's brattle. 10 gold first. You know that. I don't have enough! The goblin man looks affronted. Malaclips places a consoling hand on him. Don't be mad. She doesn't know about our kind work. Merc crosses his arms and turns his back to you. Malaclips makes soothing noises. Look here, Merc. We'll be back before you know it with the gold, okay? Stop it! I can't go anywhere else. I must ascend. Sorry, Merc.
Old witches. I have a fondness for them, but I would not trust them.
Further up the mountain, the blizzard becomes so intense you barely see the tiny cottage engulfed in snow. An old lady beckons you in. I've received word from my sister's hawk and have been expecting you. I may not be as skilled as her, but this blessing potion I've whipped up is my best yet. Do you think it's good enough to take to the High Priestess? she says, blowing the steam off the simmering bowl of thick liquid. Remember how great it was for you last time? She says. I got Guardian Angel. You take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one. You thank the old lady, continue up Mount Fredis, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard.
Ah, a reward for a job well done.
A holy man approaches you and greets you warmly. Greetings, friend. You are here just as the master said you would be. My talents lie at your disposal. Have you need of any healing? Yes. Woo! I'm glad to have fulfilled my master's wish to help you this day. The man bids you a farewell. Boop, 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 boop. Another blizzard! Struggle to find cover. It's the same thing. Thank you, Guardian Angel. Another blizzard!
A grand opportunity for you to take whatever pleases you. And
Unfortunately,
go
I
about
have
your
no
day.
gold to share. Why did he pick those up? The wind's clear and the dark clouds reveal the spire of a ritual house protruding from the summit. You press on through thick snow to find wooden structure adorned with spoils of war. As you enter the great hall, the towering arch doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters, accompanied by raiders. Malakup's bows low to the ground. My companion and I have been set forth to discuss the truth between the Empire Northerners, my lady. So they send me a silver-tongued devil and a shield maiden. She smirks. I hope for your sake you have a decent offering. You kneel before the High Priestess. Only 2 blessings? What a pitiful effort. With a flick of her wrist, bolts of lightning strike you.
You still have a chance to defeat this mission,
I do?
even if imperfectly.
How do I get all the blessings? Do I need to... Jeez! The giantess claps, the sound ringing in the silent cold hall. Ha! This small thing survived it! Impressive. But if you wish to speak to me of a treaty, you must prove yourself against my champion. Oh no. The raiders charge towards you. Come on, Malachi. Oh no. Berserker champion.
Why do we always end up breaking the locals? You should have made some.
This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna die.
That helps.
I'm hitting Y! Why is it when I'm hitting the buttons that ain't working? I died. Can I try
Now
again?
death comes to you. This story ends here.
Aww. Alright guys, well I'm gonna end it here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back off with the High Priestess, and hopefully this time when I try again, well next time when I try again, I won't die. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Like and comment if you guys want to see more of this. I'll probably be making a series of this. Please like and subscribe, comment your favorite part, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
We are kids.